you've seen us. Tell us about it. How much intuition played a role in the move that decided your winning race today?
Well, I guess it was thanks that Stingray was there. We had a pick to play off of. The whole race I was getting all my passing done off of the corners. Really able to drive middle to exit of the corner, get the power down really nicely, and that was just what that was. We were showing it off, and luckily we had just enough room between me and Stingray. There might have been a small nudge there, but I had to use every bit of them to accelerate onto the straight. But man, I'm so happy. Group 1001 Cambridge Honda has been so fast this whole weekend. We didn't get to show it in qualifying, but we knew we were going to have a hot rod in the race. So just thanks to everybody involved this year. It's been an amazing year. I just saw on the screen there that I'm second in the championship, which is awesome. But hoping to do a little bit better next year.
I was going to say, how storybook is this for you? Second in the championship, you win at your home race. You do this for your team, and you cap off the year with a win.
It's amazing. I couldn't ask for a better ending to the year. I'm so happy with all the work that everyone's done this year. These guys behind me have been rock stars all year, and today we just showed it. Strategy was great. Pit stops were fantastic. We just put everything together, and it was a great race from us.
The effort has shown through today. Colton Herta gets his first oval win with the Cambridge Honda number 26. Guys,
great fun today. Great atmosphere. Great racing. Here are the final results, unofficial, in the championship. So we see Herta moving up. Hey, Scott McLaughlin, I know this is a proud moment. Highest finishing Penske in the season championship.
Yeah, and
second in a row. Yeah.
I'm still catching my breath, guys, from the move of the race. Colton Herta, that's the move of the season that he put on Stingray, Rob, and ultimately Pato Award on the back straightaway. That was awesome stuff, and big shout out to Santino Ferrucci for finishing 9th in the championship with AJ Foyt.
Best finish they've had since 2002. Here's the rest of the standings, and when you get down in the 18, 19, 20, and beyond range, these are the driver points in the championship. The money goes to the entrant points, and that was very much in play going into today. It was one of the other storylines that we were watching how that would play out. It was separated by 1 for 22nd and 23rd. The top 22 is how that played out. And we've done the math now, and it still was separated by 1. So Christian Rasmussen got the job done. Ed Carpenter stepped out of the car and said, I think Rasmussen, the rookie, can do it. He did it. Pietro Fittipaldi hangs on for Ray Hall, Letterman, Lanigan, and unfortunately AJ Foyt Racing and Stingray Robb miss out by just 1 point. So that's one story. It's time for the big prize. Now we head downstairs to Dave Burns.
Oh, Kevin, as if that wasn't enough excitement today on track, there's more to happen here in Victory Lane with the 10 team and Alex Palou, and we'll get to him in just a moment. Joining me on stage right now is Mark Miles, President CEO of Penske Entertainment Corp. And also, I'm going to invite up to the stage the manufacturer winners for this year from Chevrolet, Rob Buckner, and also Eric Warren. Come right over here, and they're going to receive that hardware from Mark Miles. Let's see, this afternoon, let's see, a Honda one. So that was 11 wins on the season for Chevrolet, and they win the Manufacturers Championship for the 3rd year in a row. Good job, guys. By the way, that was back-to-back Indy 500s, too, for Chevrolet, so they're going to look for 3 in a row next year. Okay, let's fill the stage with Chip Ganassi Racing, folks, shall we? Starting with the man himself, Chip Ganassi joins us on stage now. Chip, come on up here. Oh, he's inviting them all up. I think we have room, sure. And also, let's bring up the championship driver, everyone, Alex Palou, to the stage. Chip, a quick word with you. As I start counting, I lose fingers to count your championships on here. But 3 out of the last 4 years with this guy here. How cool is that?
Really cool. You know, I mean, it's just the guy never broke a sweat. I mean, just unbelievable the way he drives, the way he came into our team a few years ago down in Alabama, won his first race out. and it's been smooth sailing since.
And this 10 team, very veteran, very still together. How do you keep them together? I guess they like winning, huh?
They like winning. That helps.
That helps a whole lot. Chip Ganassi, another championship for him. By the way, 10 championships since they last raced here at the Nashville Superspeedway. So congratulations to you. Let me step over here to the driver. Alex Palou, your 2024 NTT IndyCar Series champion. Well, let's talk about the year, my friend. A third championship for you, but you didn't win every race. You told me on Friday this wasn't as easy as it might have looked, right?
Yeah, man, what a year. Thank you, everybody. Everybody that is working on this car, but also everybody behind the shop, making sure that we can win championships. So thank you all the fans as well. And what a year, man. We've been close, not winning that much. We won 2 races, so it's been hectic at the end, but I'm glad that we have the 10 DHL car here.
How did you keep a demeanor that was championship-like throughout? Because you mentioned it, you'd like to win 4 or 5, right, like you did last year, but it didn't happen. How'd you keep that demeanor so calm?
I think we've been really close, man. Just didn't maximize in some places, like I would say Iowa. I did a mistake, spun and crashed. Mid-Ohio could have won there. So next year, we'll learn from what we can improve from this year, and hopefully next year we can do it.
This time last year, daughter Luthia was not born. She is now with you. She's going to be in some pictures, I think, later, right, with mom, Esther, right? So a few years from now, you're going to look at pictures with her. She's going to say, Daddy, that's me. What are you going to tell her about her role in the 2024 championship?
Man, winning races is the best thing in the world. Being a dad is the best thing in the world. So if you combine both at the same time, it's, I cannot describe it. So it's amazing. Mama is amazing as well. And I'm glad that she's there, able to be here winning with us.
Yeah, because she's a race fan too, right? She likes to see her husband win.
Oh, yeah, she does. She does. Hopefully, Luthia doesn't like it as much.
Get a big nod from Esther out there. All right, we are going to probably look at some hardware here, some bling, I believe. So let's invite up the representatives from Jostens. Kurt and Jack Bruns, come on up here. Mike Hull with a big congratulations to his driver. Guys, you have a little something for Alex Palou, I understand? Oh, he's done this before. It's a good fit, and you'd expect nothing less from Jostens. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate that. All right, let's also bring up Makiko Sakin, head of public relations for NTT Holdings. And bring Mark Miles back up front here. Mark, where did you run off to? Because I think it's going to take a couple of you to present this. Mark, would you do the honors with the Astor Cup?
First, a few thanks to IndyCar fans all over the world who've been fantastic this year throughout this championship, but especially the fans in Nashville who've given us an unbelievable finale, a great weekend. To NTT and all of our partners there, all of our sponsors, all of our drivers, all of our promoters and team owners, great year. Thank you so much. Mostly I want to, today I want to, where is Scott Borchetta? He's got to be somewhere. Anyway, the promoter of the Big Machine Music City Grand Prix, I guess you'll hear from Scott later, but Scott, we love you. Thank you so much. And now congratulations. Chip Ganassi's made this easy. This is number 16. That is rare air. Congratulations. We're used to doing this. And Alex, man, congratulations. You're not supposed to be able to do this this many times this young. But I think by now we know how to do this trophy thing, so we'll try it right now. Congratulations to you and the whole team.
All right. I get a drum roll here. Mark to Alex. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2024 NTT IndyCar Series champion, now a 3-time champion, Alex Palou. And that is going to find a good place for them, either in the shop or at home, wherever it must end up. Okay, that's your winner, that's your champion. One more time for Alex Palou.
And now we'll catch up with Will Power. And Will, it's to my understanding that your belts were more of a pop sensation. Can you tell us about the moment that your belts failed?
Yeah, I was just driving down the front stretch there, and I just felt a pop, like on the lap belt. And I'm like, man, that's weird. And I felt kind of loose in the car, in the seat. So came out of turn 2, and I was feeling around, and I felt the end of the belt as go in. I'm like, man, my belt just came off. We're gonna have to pit. Then it took 5 laps to, we learned after, because it happened a second time, the end of the race, so we learned how to do it quickly. So if we'd known that, but that's a very abnormal thing. I don't know what went wrong. We'll have to send it back to the manufacturer. It's a very strange failure. Actually, I do wonder if I hit the wall, if it was going to break and I was going to, have a real bad situation. But yep, I've never had that before. That's a, you have engine failures, you have gearbox failures. I had a belt failure, so yeah, disappointing, but big congrats to Alex. A tough guy to beat, tough guy. Ganassi obviously does a fantastic job, and it's been fun racing those guys this year. And, we dropped back to 4th because of this day, but man, if you don't win, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm happy with the season. The whole team, won about half the races, so we did well, but want to win that championship, so we'll come back fighting next year.
Well, and I was just going to ask, an unfortunate start to today, but this is a long season. How proud are you of your team throughout the entirety of the season? Yeah,
we did a great job winning the Indy 500, winning the most races of any team, and I was stoked to win 3 races this year. So it's a tough series, very difficult to win, and got to thank Verizon and Chevy. Those guys have been fantastic. I only used 4 engines this year, so the reliability was great, and we'll come back fighting next year.
Back and better than ever next year. That's Will Power.
Will Power is showing that there is still plenty left in the tank. Was in the fight for the championship all season long and did not really get the chance to compete for this one today. Remarkable season for him and so many others. And again, this is how it finished up, with Alex Palou winning for the 3rd time in 4 years. How about this list? 3-time champion, the only drivers that have won more than 3. Sebastian Bourdais, Mario Andretti, Dario Franchitti, Scott Dixon, and A.J. Foyt. That is some company. There's plenty more to come as we wrap up the season. We're going to have some special moments, too. You're going to hear from Lee Diffie, too, coming up in a little bit.
Looking for a refreshing change? Say goodbye to sluggish performance and reach for the one that won't slow you down.
That's crisp.
Experience the force of clean, pure oil coursing through your engine. No matter what you drive, Wix Filters is the clear choice. Here's to filtration that works as hard as you do. Wix Premium Filters. Performance starts here.
America is always on the move. Moving forward. Moving up. Moving home. And whether you are moving across town or across the country, Pods delivers when we say we will, with no surprise costs. Which is why we were voted America's #1 container moving company. Join over 6 million people who have trusted Pods with their move. Book your move today at pods.com.
Liberty Mutual customized my car insurance, so I saved hundreds. With the money I saved, I thought I'd get a wax figure of myself. Cool, right? Look at the craftsmanship. I mean, I even got my nostrils right. It's just nice to know, years after I'm gone, this guy will be standing the test of time. He's melting. Oh, jeez. No. Okay. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. Yeah, come on over here.
Every bite better with Pepsi. It's been said that when someone you love has Parkinson's, you have Parkinson's. If you have questions, the Parkinson's Foundation has answers. To learn more, please go to parkinson.org or call 1-800-4PD-INFO.
When we designed the Honda Pilot Trail Sport, we made it adventure ready. With features like an enhanced all-wheel drive system and off-road tuned suspension, so you can blaze new trails. The Pilot Trail Sport, the most off-road capable Honda SUV ever. Honda, proud partner of the NTT IndyCar Series.
The know-it-all. He's a football encyclopedia in khaki shorts.
Your usual, sir. Egg salad? Do you think the Eagles are for real?
There's real Saquon Barkley's 29-inch quads.
Think Miami can make a deep run this year?
Well, they have Tariq Hill and... My sources say yes, and my sources are wrong as often as dolphins sleep. Never.
Wow. His vast knowledge of the game far exceeds that of his 14-year-old brain. With NFL Plus Premium, you too can be a football know-it-all.
Chip Ganassi likes winners, he likes champions, and they should know how to celebrate. Alex Palou alone has done it 3 times in the last 4 years with the number 10 team. And the celebration continues. Party just getting started in Nashville, Tennessee. Great finishes for so many. Hey, there's 9 championships right there. Scott Dixon in to offer his thoughts. And Palou is always quick to credit Dixon for helping him ascend in his first year with the team 4 years ago, winning a championship, now number 4. Other great stories today and more, and one of them is with Georgia.
Yeah, David Malukas finished 9th on the day. You had a rocket ship underneath you, but I'd like to dive in a little bit more to the strategy today for the team.
Yeah, I mean, the team did an incredible job. Our car was a rocket. I mean, we were so fast every restart. I mean, we were going and just hitting numbers and really saving the tires. But at the end there, we made a strategy call, and we wanted to stay out. And maybe if a yellow came out, then we'd have a chance. But at the end of the day, you know, the team had a goal in mind, and that was leader circle money. So no matter what happened, we had that secured. So taking the risk and dropping back to P9, I mean, that was okay from the team side. So overall, though, it's been an incredible journey. It's been a season for me. We've had highs and lows, and the Meyershank family brought me in. They took a risk on me. They didn't know where my hand was at. I didn't know where it was at, and we ended up having a really good time and building a relationship, and I'll never forget it. I mean, I think I'm always going to say it, but I think they really saved my career.
If you had any final words to Meyershank Racing for the year, aside from what you just very nicely said, what would they be?
I mean, like I said, you know, we're moving on to AJ Foyt, but I mean, they're always going to have a part of my heart. They're going to be like family to me. I think out of all the teams that I've been going to, they treated me the best, and it was, man, it was. I'm almost going to like shed a tear. It was so nice, but it's been a great time from Mike, Jim, all the sponsors, from the guys. It's a really good group of people, and I'm very thankful to be a part of the opportunity there.
Thanks, David. Great job today.
That's one of the storylines. Some changes are in store. David Malukas is headed to AJ Foyt Racing, finished up the season in style. 9th place finish today. He was leading. Starting to wonder, hey, have they somehow found some magical fuel to get home? They had to make the stop. 9th finish on the lead lap. Linus Lundqvist note there. I think he and Marcus Armstrong, the 2 young Ganassi drivers, had a good day.
Great for Connor Daly to bring home another top 10 for JHR, and you see there your champion Palou. Good result for Jack Harvey as well up there in 13.
Also Christian Rasmussen getting the job done for Ed Carpenter Racing, just like Malukas was brought in for that leader circle battle. Christian Rasmussen also drafted in to finish off from team owner Ed Carpenter on the ovals, and he delivered today.
Unfortunately, there were some early exits. Felix Rosenquist found wall contact after showing pace early in the day with a mechanical issue.
Twice failed.
We started the day with them. Let's just listen.
I'm like, fuck. And then like 10 to go. Boom.
Oh, 10 to go as well?
Yeah.
Is our
podium
like
here?
Shit.
Yeah. You can't, like, I don't know what happens if I crash.
Yeah, you're done.
Yeah, Will told us that a few minutes ago. A second issue with the lap belts as well. But great sportmanship, Will Power. As I mentioned, we started the day on the grid with them, and that's how They finish up a 3-time champion, a 2-time champion. Welcome into the broadcast booth, Kevin Lee, Townsend Bell, and James Hinchcliffe. It's been a fantastic season. One of my prevailing thoughts of this year that I come away with, oval racing is back. Not just the Indianapolis 500, but we had some really good shows.
Fantastic stuff on the ovals, but I think it's because of the amazing drivers we have. The aggression that we're seeing out of the younger drivers. Colton Herta, I mean, are you kidding me? What a way to finish off this season with such a bold, brave move off of turn 2 here. But we've got Pato O'Ward, Kyle Kirkwood doing amazing stuff, Ferrucci coming on strong, David Malukas, the future is bright, and I know the fans love IndyCar for good old-fashioned hard racing. It delivered all year long.
And look, for me, it's how many winners we had, how many different teams we had. We had 4 different teams with multiple winning drivers in the championship. We had 4 different teams in the top 5. We've talked a lot about Penske and Ganassi dominating. Yes, they did ultimately win the championship this year. Andretti Global was back up there in 2nd place. McLaren with Pato O'Ward in 5th. So guys, we have 4 teams consistently fighting for wins week in and week out, and that means good shows for the fans at home.
Let's hear from somebody else that thought they had a really good chance to win today. Kyle Kirkwood is with Georgia.
Absolutely. He started on the pole. He finished 4th, all things considered. What are your takeaways from today?
I mean, it was a good day. I think somebody said we led the most laps. I'm not really sure about that. But we led a lot of laps here today. And I'm super proud of what we're able to do here at Andretti, obviously with Colton's win, but also with our performance. We obviously led that entire first stint. That yellow was not friendly to us whatsoever. Really caught us out, put us a lap down, had to get our lap back. But I knew we had a really good car. That car was absolutely on fire in that first stint, and in traffic it was great. So we just drove back through the field up into a top 5 position, right? Another top 5 for us here at Andretti. I said at the beginning of the season that was always my goal, was to get more top 5s, and we did it again here today. Can't be too upset with it. Obviously, we want the win. We wanted a podium. We were in a podium position, 10 laps to go. But I just struggled with the car a little bit too much there at the very, very end. So ultimately, it was a good day.
There were a lot of unknowns before this race about the different tire compounds. What were both of those like?
So I didn't really feel a massive difference. I know a lot of people did. I thought the Reds definitely had more grip. But at the end of a stint, you weren't really sure what they were going to do, whether it was going to be a vibration or deg or whatnot. The primes definitely just lasted a lot longer, but they didn't have the ultimate grip that the Reds did on the very beginning of the stint, right? So it was easier on restarts or on the start to pass people on Reds, but it was easier to pass people at the end of a stint on primes, especially if they were on Reds. So yeah, it could go either way. It was a bit of a coin toss between the 2.
So it is confirmed you did lead the most laps today. So to end the season on a high note, look forward to the following seasons. What does that mean to you and the team? I mean,
it's big. It's massive for me because I haven't been the best oval racer in the world the past couple of years, and I've been getting better. And today was a really good day for me. Best oval finish I think I've ever had, and we led the most laps that I probably ever have on an oval. So all combined, I could imagine. So yeah, really good day. Really good day for the team as well. Building off of this into next year, especially for our oval performances, it's big for the confidence to keep striving and keep working towards the ultimate goal, which is to win the 25 season now.
Ending on a high note. That's Kyle Kirkwood. Great job.
And the progression continues in his young career. 11th last year in the championship in his first year with the Andretti Global. Comes home 7th in the championship in this season. A Nashville resident won the race today. A Nashville native was very much in the mix, and Dave finished on the podium.
Another podium for Joseph Newgarden, and I heard you kind of roll your eyes in there. Seems kind of fitting, just a podium, right? Are you ready to be done with 2024, or are you excited about what you got done today?
It's probably more towards, the potential conversation where, our potential was really high today. The team did an excellent job, as they always do, and just come up 3rd. It's hard for me to shed the competitor in me. Winning is what counts and what matters, and we didn't get that today. And I think that fits for 2024. We just got a lot more potential, and I'm excited about 2025. I've always believed heavily in our group and what we do. So, yeah, tough day to end, but great to be here in Nashville. Gosh, we got to be here. and everybody that made that happen. Scott Borchetta, Big Machine, just a great group, incredible crowd for, you know, a switch over year. So I'm really proud of everybody that's put this effort on. IndyCar did a great job. And thank you to Team Chevy, all our partners, Estemo that was out here. You know, all in all, a lot to fight for in the future is what I feel like. So that's a good note to end on.
Where do you want to race in Nashville in the future? Where?
As long as we're here. You know, this produced a really great race. You know, we kind of hoped we would have a racing package, and we had it today. So, you know, thank goodness. Everyone worked really hard on this. Okay, we tested here a couple times. Firestone put a ton of effort behind this. Firestone always works really hard for us, but it is not an exact science. You know, you're somewhat educationally, or you're given an educational guess, is what I should say, on what you think's going to be right. And I think they did a great job. So, yeah, proud of that. Whether it's here or it's downtown, I don't think it matters. We just need to be racing in Nashville or the vicinity of Nashville, and we got to keep it on the calendar for a long time to come.
Great job today. Podium finish for Joseph Newgarden. Georgia?
Well, I'm here with Santino Ferrucci, and we're just talking about his incredible stats this season. I mean, when you look at it as a whole, it was 11 top 10s. I mean, it's kind of unheard of. It's really great for you and the team, and I know you wanted to cap it on a high note. What are your thoughts after the race?
Man, you know, I just can't thank this team enough. Everything Larry's done for my career, Marlene Sexton, Chevrolet, all of our other partners, Petroactive, Phoenix, Investors, Borchetta Bourbon here this weekend. I mean, just everybody. It takes a village. You know, I know our mechanics have just worked day and night. They were here late last night till 1 a.m. making an engine change, showed back up early this morning to get an install done. So just the amount of dedication that this team's put out for me. I really wanted to finish off with the top 5, but to end up 9th in the Drivers' Championship is a huge win for us, and we just can't wait to build off of that next year.
It seems like at some point there was contact with Scott McLaughlin. Do you have any words towards that?
Yeah, you know, I thought I had a clean run on the inside of him. It was a little wheel to wheel. I had no idea he was fighting for second in the championship, but all I was trying to do was get in the top 5. So, yeah, I don't know. I wasn't going to lift. So, but that if you watch how hard he raced Joseph and they race each other, I just kind of figured that that's how we were supposed to be racing each other too. I guess not.
Thanks, Santino. Dave.
How about second place today for Pato Award? I know it's what you didn't want, right? You wanted that first place spot. What was the racing like? It looked like fun to us.
Oh, man, it was super fun out there. The team, our McLaren, Team Chevy did a phenomenal job with the strategy. And honestly, I had no idea where I was the whole race. I was just putting out qualifying laps. And, oh, man, it's always just annoying to lose it. Just those few laps before the end. So, but no, nevertheless, I think it's a great end to the season. Season filled of ups and downs. I would say there wasn't something in the middle ever. So I'm just glad we ended on a good note, and we were able to fight out there. We had the opportunity to win today, and we just fell a little short. I was surviving those last few laps. It was freaking gnarly.
Well, it seems like when I talk to you guys, you'd rather have a race where you just push all the time and it's just about going all out, right?
That's what we're built for. So I've got the adrenaline up to here, and now it's starting to wear off a little bit. It'll be tough to sleep on the flight tonight over to overseas. But yeah, I'm super stoked for the team and happy to see everyone smiles that we got a win a week ago, a couple weeks ago, and well, almost a win this weekend. But we're happy with P2, and we'll see what we got for next year. We'll be pushing.
Sounds good. Great result today for Pato. Kev?
Pato is always a show, and the show has been awesome this year, and it has been for a long time. This has been so much fun to get a chance to spend the second half of the season up here in the booth with you guys. No one ever knows what's next in the future. You both made a wonderful transition to doing this as broadcasters. What have you taken away? And by the way, you never know what's coming up next. We hope we all see you somewhere, some way down the road, but you have become a master communicator, Townsend Bell.
Well, Kevin, first, you've been doing this longer than anybody on the NBC team, and the way you slid right into the primary play-by-play role late in the season's been fantastic. For me personally, a career I never saw come. Been a lot of fun. James, great job coming into the booth. I love going at it with you week to week. I hope we might find a chance to do that at some point in the future. Your thoughts on the last few years as a broadcaster?
Look, it's been phenomenal, guys. You know, for me, stepping out of the race car, it's always scary, Townsend. You did it. You know what it's like. Anytime an athlete stops the sport, gives up the one thing they've done exclusively their entire life, it's a little bit terrifying. But I had the same conversation with Terry Ligner, who offered me a microphone back in 2020 when I was doing a partial season, and that really laid the groundwork for this. And I just can't say thank you enough to everybody at NBC Sports for welcoming me, making me so comfortable, and making that transition, that scary transition for an athlete into a new world, so easy and so much fun. It's been a blast. I've had fun sparring with you as well, Kevin. I've learned so much from you, from Diff, from everybody that's worked on the broadcast, both sides of the camera. It's been a lot of fun.
Hey, we knew it was coming for him because we used to joke when he was driving. Whenever he stops, he's taking somebody's job because he is a naturalist. Quick thoughts on the season and what we've just seen.
Just sensational. I think back as that Joseph Newgarden put on that guy, Pato O'Ward, to win his second Indy 5. Talent, great aggression, and just unbelievable racing on track.
Yeah, I mean, throughout the season, we've seen incredible racing, guys, on all of the different types of racetracks, be it street circuits, be it road courses, be it ovals, short or long, as we see Scott Borchetta keep up the Nashville tradition of giving a Gibson guitar to the winner. Very exciting for Colton Herta. But, yeah, for me, it's been the racing, the competitiveness. Every year we say that the IndyCar Series gets more and more competitive, and I got to say,
success and a champion and a growing legend in Alex Palou, but it will be a bit in the NTT IndyCar Series starting in St. Pete on March 2nd. I've been fortunate enough to be around for pretty much the entire ride since the legendary late Bob Jenkins brought us on air with Versus in 2009, and I've been the caretaker to bring this to the finish. But Lee Diffie has been our leader for over
numbers. So too is a TV broadcast. The most important figure about this telecast, though, is one, the last one. After covering 216 races and in excess of 50,000 miles of racing on Versus, NBCSN, Peacock, USA and NBC, it's time for NBC Sports to say farewell to IndyCar for now. The journey has been as enjoyable as a day by the beach, a bra in the park, and some milk witnessed by the world. We've watched a new generation of drivers chase the legends of the sport and in some cases catch and pass them on the record board.
Will Power, the greatest qualifier in IndyCar history, 68 pole positions.
Fresh faces entered their cockpits and looked like veterans with competitive standards measured within thousandths of a second. Their rocket ships evolved over the years, but the margin to belong remained the slimmest in the sport. Undoubtedly the most important evolution, the aero screen, and the safety it brought with it. For 6 years, we have had the honour to work for you at the greatest spectacle in racing.
This is, and always will be, the greatest spectacle in racing!
As new legacies were achieved, others repeated. None more surreal than Takuma Sato's second win. And perhaps the finest hour.
Welcome to the four-time club, Helio Castro-Neves!
The Spider-Man, Helio Castro-Neves, winning his fourth Indy 500. The journey has been a treasured one, and as exciting as that 5-wide breathtaker in Fontana.
Oh!
Along the way, we've made so many friends and witnessed immeasurable courage. Sadly, we've had to wish Godspeed to colleagues, to a gentle giant, and to a lionheart. We've been fortunate to watch the ageless Scott Dixon sit peerless as the greatest modern-era IndyCar racer, and now witness a protege being crowned with his third title in 5 years. It's been quite the ride, a privileged one, and the best part of it all was having you there with us the entire way.
My pledge is simple. I will do everything in my power to keep you safe.
It's the bad guys getting what they deserve.